Folks, welcome to the Outback after the Battle Royal Rumble. I'm JB.
And I'm Poppy. Folks, the Battle Royal Rumble was insane this year. We had epic clashes from LA Knight and Andre Chase, surprisingly. We had Braun Breaker dominate. We even had the debut of HTW's newest superstar. And our winner is Randy Orton.
That's right, which means at WrestleMania 5, it's going to be Randy Orton versus...
Don't say his name, JB.
Okay, I won't, but you know who the world champion is if you looked at the thumbnail. Actually, wait, they're not on the thumbnail, are they?
No, but I guess we should probably say it's Joanne. Whoop,
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Oh man, he's here!
Well, since he's here, Poppy, let's see what he has to say. Folks, I now know who I will defend this championship against at WrestleMania in Paris. And that is the Viper, Randy Orton. Orton, we have something in common, actually. We both come from out of nowhere. You see, when somebody says my name, I appear. And you, well, you come out of nowhere to hit somebody with an RKO. But folks, I can confidently say that I, Joe Hendry, cannot be hit with the RKO. Because say my name, and I appear. And Joe Hendry, well, he's a very clever guy. And he knows the Viper is potentially somewhere in this building, because he's here. So, Orton, where are you? I can smell you. I could smell you from a mile away, Joe. Oh, no. RKO! RKO out of nowhere. Mr. Joe Hendry, you think you can handle the RKO? You think you can get hit with one? Well, I just proved you wrong. At WrestleMania, you're going to find out the 3 most dangerous letters in all of HTW. And that is RKO. Well, folks, Randy Orton saying the RKO is going to be the reason why he becomes the world champion at WrestleMania.
Well, hopefully so, JB, because I don't want to see Joe Hendry ever here at HW again. He might start a new war zone. He might start a new war, JB. I don't want the Joe Hendry War of 2025.
Well, whatever you're saying, Poppy, it's not going to happen. But we'll be right back after this break.
Ayo, Stacks. Yeah, boss. Apparently, the world wants to know what we're gonna pick for the stimulation. Because, in case you haven't heard, the family will be facing Pretty Deadly at WrestleMania. But, it's gonna be under our terms. And you know, we want to make you guys work for it, because we don't think you guys deserve to be the tag team champions.
Yeah, that's right, boss. So, boss, tell them what the stipulation is, boss.
I'll say that. Folks, at WrestleMania, we're going to have the tag titles defended in a ladder match.
That's right, boss. If you Pretty Deadly boys want your championships, you're gonna have to come on a ladder for them, boy.
That's right. So Pretty Deadly, get prepared with ladders, because at WrestleMania, we're walking our way up to Paris, France. We're going to walk up the Eiffel Tower, and at the top is going to be the tag team champions for the family.
That's right, boss. Folks, see you in Paris, boys.
See you in Paris,
Well, folks, it's official. The Pretty Deadly and the family will go one-on-one in a ladder match for the tag titles at WrestleMania 5.
Yep. Also at WrestleMania 5, we can officially confirm this. It's gonna be the WrestleMania Battle Royale.
Yep. Danhausen will be defending the championship. The Money Championship will be on the line in the WrestleMania Battle Royale this year.
Yep. And we haven't told him it, and he's not here tonight. So next episode, Danhausen's in the building to address the thing that he doesn't want to do. And that is defend his championship.
Yep. We can also confirm there's going to be 2 women's matches, but for Rebellion As most of y'all know, Rebellion is the show for the women's division. And currently, we have Ronda Rousey defending the championship against Dakota Kai. And then Brie Bella defending it against the winner of our next pay-per-view, Elimination Chamber.
That's right. 6 women will compete in the Elimination Chamber match. The winner faces Brie at Mania.
Yep. We can also say that the Global Championship will be defended. Trick Williams is going to defend his championship at WrestleMania. And to determine the champion's contender at the last train to Paris, it's going to be a 6-pack challenge. And we will reveal who's going to be in that match on the next episode of Outback.
Yep. But folks, it is now time for the main event featuring the newest HTW superstar. Oh, snap, yo!
And folks, this was a shock to most of the HTW universe.
And there he is! Folks, it's JMW, Jack Massey Welsh!
Making his Outback debut tonight, Poppy.
Yep. And folks, we're so excited to have JMW in the building in HTW. Let's see what he has to say.
Wow, this is a real shock, but I'm glad to actually have this. Folks, you're probably wondering, Jack, what are you doing in the little HTW? Well, obviously, as most of y'all know, I've been gaining some physicalness. I've been doing push-ups, running miles, all that stuff. And I figured, what better way to test my athletic abilities than to come to HTW and wrestle you guys. Now, I might be known as the play button guy. I might be from the United Kingdom and all. But you know, HTW, I think it's the perfect opportunity for JMW, Jack Massey Welsh, to sign with and become the next top superstar. And I got my eyes on WrestleMania in Paris. Now, how do I get to WrestleMania? Well, that's actually a bit of a tricky question.
Wait a minute, JP!
Oh my gosh, is this actually happening?
I think it is, JP!
Let's go.
Folks, it's Crow!
Oh my gosh, folks, we're gonna get the face-off of a lifetime. Crow Ranneberger and Jack sucks at life.
This is gonna be interesting, JB.
All we do is rock. We rock all over.
Folks, look what we got right here. We have the new Crow Ranneberger. You see, Mr. JMW, you're basically doing what I did. I debuted in the Battle Royal Rumble. I got the massive pop. Poppy and JB went crazy on commentary. And I might have lost the Battle Royal Rumble as well. But in the span of almost a year, I became a world champion. And boy, WrestleMania, I don't think it's gonna happen for you, bro. Okay. So, you want to come out here and talk about how I won't be at WrestleMania and not winning some world championships. Let's look at you. What have you done this past summer? Oh yeah, that's right. Absolutely nothing, because you've just been at home doing nothing. Listen, I don't want to be that guy and use YouTube terminology, but I think you fell off, bro. I mean, look at you. Let's look back to last year. Last year, you lost the World Championship and proceeded to not even get the shot to earn the challenge for that championship ever again. And at Crown Jewel, you got injured, and then you spent the past, half of this year on the shelf with a foot injury. And no one knew what happened to you until you came back at Slammiversary, and then you just did nothing. You worked with that Andre Chase guy, but what? Just so he can get a push from you? Listen, I think we can all agree. You faded out. HTW brought in me, a hot new guy, to take the reins over this chubby looking fella. Have you even worked out in your entire life? I've seen your channel. You just sit, review products, look at wimpy kids stuff. They want to see good content. And that content's from me, bro. It's not from you. Well, do you know who you're talking to? You're talking to a legend. One of, if not one of the most iconic superstars in HTW. I'm on the level of Hall of Famers like Singh and China. You? Look, man, you might have a million channels, but that's just because you have a little identity crisis. You don't know who the hell you are. First, you're doing geography stuff. Next thing I know, you're speaking Spanish or something. I don't know. But listen, stick to just one channel, bro. And let's be honest, all you love is just some silver plastic you can put on a wall. And that's what I think. You're not cut out for this, bro. Sure, you've done some push-ups, hopped a fence, and run some miles. But do you even know how to wrestle? You saw me at the Battle Royal Rumble, right? I was on that top rope doing some flips, some Big Daddy flips. And then I did the Turd Boy Spanish Fly. You know that, right? You know that. The play button flip, Turd Boy Spanish Fly. Those are my moves. What do you got? Just slamming some guy on the ground? Look at this, girl. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, that's painful. I'm sure down by that. Bro, get over yourself. Get over yourself, man. It's time for you to just go. Because everyone forgot about you when you got injured. So what's the point in even coming back to HTW? But what was the point of you coming here in the first place, bro? I think ever since you got here, the moment you stepped into this ring, the world then realized, wait, are they gonna do it? They got 2 YouTubers in HTW. They could obviously do it. So what do you say? How about this? Since you want to be at WrestleMania, and I want to be at WrestleMania, let's make the dream match happen, Mr. JMW. The battle of the YouTubers. Crow Ranberger versus Jack Massey Welsh at WrestleMania. You know what? I like the sounds of that. You're on. But, Crow, listen, man. When I win, there's gonna be nothing for you for left here in HW. So, how about Josh? How about you go play little bingo games in the indie halls, and JB and Poppy can go induct you into next year's Hall of Fame? Well then, have fun with whoever this Josh guy is, because let's face it, your whole Reddit community doesn't even know the half of your name, Meryl. Oh. See you at Mania. See you at Mania. Well, folks, it's official. Jack Massey Welsh versus Crow Ranberger at WrestleMania. Wait, what?
Wait, hold on! Oh my god!
Wait, it's The Rock. What the? Poppy, what's he doing here?
The last time we seen The Rock, he retired!
But he retired from in-ring competition. But folks, The Rock's back.
And Crow and Jack are staring this man down!
Well, folks, we're out of time here on HTW. Why is The Rock back?
Why is he back indeed?
Folks, the final boss is back.